Hi guys, welcome back. I'm back with the sort of kind of second part. Um, and if you don't want to watch the first one, like the video before this, where I show my face actually and my beautiful roses, you don't have to, because this is going to be totally different. But it was a pretty good reading about your career and your abundance, stepping into a new cycle of abundance. So I don't see why you shouldn't go watch it. But anywho, so then I got these cards at the end and I wanted to develop, but I didn't want the video, that one, to be so long. So I'm like, let's just do a second video for it. Excuse me. What we had was message in a bottle, exchanging gifts, and not for you. So we have message in a bottle, which is a 15, exchanging gifts a 9, and not for you 6. So this is letting me know off the bat, this is some ex. This is somebody you decide not to pursue a relationship with. You might have been in a relationship. Some of you, it didn't even go as far as that. You gave it a try. You wanted to see what was up, and your intuition told you no, and you made the right decision. The problem now is that this person doesn't seem to want to let go of the thing being you. They don't want to let go. Now, if you were in a relationship, I have a feeling this might be somebody that's just like blaming you, like kind of putting the fault on you, right? If it was a relationship, there was actually a relationship and you left this person, I have a feeling this person is bad mouthing you, talking really, really bad about you for revenge, kind of. But for some of you, there's kind of this nasty underliner for some of you. But for some of you, this person is about to reach out. They can't take it anymore. So expect a message, or it could be them talking to other people, because message in a bottle, right? It's giving not directly talking to you. This is very hard. It's a very cryptic message here. Message in a bottle. You got to go find the bottle in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's not a direct message. It could be, they might be going through other people. They might be sending gifts to your house, flowers and stuff like that. Some of you might think it's a secret admirer. It's not even a secret admirer. It's a person you know. All right, guys? It's a person you know. Let's see. Let's get into some tarot here and dissect this energy. I don't know what deck I want to use. All right, let's use this one. The Haunted House deck. Okay, Spirit, tell us more about this person. I almost called them stalker, but I don't even want to call them stalker. I mean, kind of, but I don't know. They're not letting go, that's for sure. They're not letting go. Three of Pentacles reversed. This might be somebody you work with, so it's very difficult to deal with that, because you see them every time, every day at work. They might be going through, which are, blah, blah, blah. They might be going and talking about you to coworkers, trying to be in cahoots with coworkers to kind of pass a message, right? And directly. This person could be going to people you often frequent, like I said, to reach you. Sending subliminals like that. They're still in your circle. They've always been, maybe, and they're still in your circle. They're definitely talking to people you see and exchange with, to try to get close to you, to try to impress them so they can go back to, it could go back to you. There's this kind of like indirect energy. So they're cunning. They're kind of like, yeah, kind of manipulative, yeah, right? I mean, what are they scared of? Why can't they just come to you and talk to you? Maybe you block them. That could be it too. Am I hearing some of you put a restraining order? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Yeah, restraining order on them. 8 of Swords. Ooh. They definitely feel trapped, whether it's a restraining order for real Why we have this energy here, Spirit? We don't want to talk about that stuff, but I guess you need to know. Or it's definitely them. They feel lost without you. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. It's eating at them. They need to do something, and they'll do anything. And I feel like their tactic now is um to go through the people you frequent and to go that route. Then you have Seven of Pentacles reversed. They think you don't notice, but I think you do. See, they're not trying to leave a trace. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. They're using illusion. They might be drinking. This person is daydreaming about you. They don't understand that it's over. Or there's no chance here. They don't understand it. Four of Wands. Yeah, your family, they might be contacting your family if it went that far. Going to places you go to. You might meet them at parties, like I say, if it's somebody that's part of your social group. Um, they're wearing a mask. To you, to your face, they might not, because their ego, their pride, they might not seem like, they're doing all of this behind the scenes. They might go to places you go. Maybe you have a favorite garden, maybe somewhere where you jog. It's even creepy. Yeah, I know. But I'm not feeling that kind of creepy energy though. But listening to me, I guess, yeah, it could sound kind of creepy. Now, if it's the person you put a restraining order on, yeah, that's a different story. If you went all the way to put in a restraining order on somebody, maybe that is why Spirit wants to give you a heads up here, that person's not letting go. They're finding other ways. But if you put a restraining order on them, I feel like your friends, people around you would know. And wouldn't even, give them the time of the day, let alone information. It might be a brother of one of your friends. Maybe that's what it is. So that gets a little bit more complicated there, Nine of Wands, upright. I feel like you're tired. You've told this person many, 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 many times, no, no, no. But they're not getting it. And also this person, like I said, is willing to go to all lengths to get you. This could be them, this Nine of Swords. They're very determined. And they're very sneaky about what they do. Seven of Swords. But, yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you. But I don't feel like they'll do anything. Because it can reverse the Seven of Swords. And then you have the Hangman. And the Judgment. They kind of had an awakening here. So I don't think they will hurt you, really. But I guess stalking you and not understanding no is hurting you, It becomes uneasy. I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you moved away from this person. And some of you, maybe you need to move. Yeah, this person lives maybe in your neighborhood or something like that. You said no. You turned down the offer. And yeah, they're very tenacious. Devil, Ace of Cups reverse. They're not somebody who likes to lose. They don't like to lose. Hierophant reverse. Some of them, maybe it started and they got a little bit too excessive. Maybe they even asked you to marry, move in real fast. Maybe you were like, this is platonic. We're just friends with benefits or whatever, grown-up stuff. But they accepted it because they just wanted to be with you. And then it turned out they were obsessed. Maybe this was a fling, just a fling. And then they wanted to turn it into something else. Yeah, it's like, maybe they got a little bit too obsessive. They start following you, keeping tabs on you and stuff. You're like, oh, hold that. What is this? Oh, you can recognize the red flags and you put them in timeout and you refuse the offer and you broke up with them. Yeah. See, this is kind of commitment. It's an offer. If it's upright, this is an offer of love, a really serious one. It's a commitment. Okay. And yeah, I think you turned them down. Hangman reversed. You turned them down. And they're not accepting that, honey. I don't feel like there's somebody that likes to lose. You rejected their offer, but they're not letting go. They're not letting go. Mm. You know what? I don't know. Maybe, I don't think this is going to stop until you seriously have a talk with this person. Because maybe, you let it go. And it was just like, no, this is not going to work and blah, blah, blah. There wasn't really that emphatic, like, okay, let's sit. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, this and that and the other. Like that real serious talk. I don't think it happened. Or also, maybe it did happen. It did happen, but it wasn't that serious because I feel like this person pretended that they had less feelings. They're wearing a mask. They pretended that they had less feelings for you than they did. The problem is like now they feel like there's an offer coming towards you, or maybe they feel like oh shit, yeah. Or some of you, you're in a relationship now, so it made everything real. Some of you are in a relationship. Some of you are about to get married. There's competition here. Somebody gave you some type of offer, or they feel like some type of offer is coming to you, that there's competition, and maybe that's what triggered them, right? That's what triggered them. They know something is coming here. This could be also the offer you turned down. Maybe they offered you 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's beautiful, but it doesn't mean it's beautiful that we accept. If it's not the person, if it's not your person, it's not your person. Not for you. Even if a proposal is beautiful. Yeah, some of you need to move. 6 of Swords. It came back. Reversed. Some of you need to move. This person is very patient. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. They're patient. They're willing to do whatever. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. They're pretty much mad at this point. They've lost their shit. Emperor reversed. Their emotions are too strong. Sorry. Yeah, Emperor reversed and the Knight of Cups. The emotions are too intense. They can't keep it anymore. This person is delusional. Ace of Cups again and the Two of Wands. They see you in their future. They're completely lost it. The Sun reversed. They can't live without you. They can't eat. They're really willing to give it all to you. Four of Pentacles. All they do is think about you. Age 24. Now we have the King. Look at all these Pentacles. Very determined, very patient person. Page, Knight, and King. This person has means too. They might have people helping them because they can. They have a staff or something. They seem like to be a very powerful people, but somehow you lose. Yeah, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. You make them lose their shit. Guys. Some of you maybe should move. Or consider it, I know you can't just move like that. You have to have money, you have to have, you just get up and move like that. But, yeah, this is, it's getting out of hand. It's just a lot, it's too much. Again, I don't feel like they're dangerous like that, but it's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, guys? Well, that was your reading. The extended version. Not the extended version. I had to, come up and get this out with the message in the bottle, exchange and gift not for you. They might think they can buy you. This person has money. Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, the proposal could have been like amazing. This could be amazing. The proposal you dreamt of. It's just the wrong person. They're a gift giver. That's their love language. Some of them, I feel like they're not very emotional. That was maybe the problem. I feel like it could have been good, but then they just didn't check all the boxes. You know, they checked a few, a lot, but there's just one box they didn't check. There's one box they didn't check, and that's enough for you to be like, no. I mean, you tried, and you've always been sincere. You know, you didn't lead them along. You didn't do that. But I feel like something triggered them. And it could be somebody else coming into your energy now. Somebody maybe came. Maybe you guys are engaged. Maybe you guys are moving with somebody. Something. You're seeing other people and they had wind of it. Because they keep tabs on you. Okay? They keep tabs on you. And that triggers them. That triggered them. Or maybe intuitively, they know. They know. They had some type of awakening. Remember, we had awakening too. They had some type with Hangman. They had some in the Hierophant. They kind of had some awakening. I don't know, an awakening or trigger. Both prompted them to act, to move. So, okay, all right, guys. So that's that. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.